Hi, my name is Naeem. I'm from Zygous talent acquisition team. I hire for global delivery of Zycus.
My name is Dishari and I'm part of the talent acquisition team at Zycus.
My name is Suchitra and I lead the Center of Excellence team for Zycus talent acquisition as well as the international hiring desk.
One thing I like about Zycus is one of the most tech-savvy firms that one would come across. When it comes to technology, Zycus is one of the most technologically abreast firm. And being a mid-sized firm, it is not too bulky to adapt new technologies and applying new hands.
What I love about Zygous is that we are making products that are changing disrupting the e-procurement industry, and I'm playing my part at making that happen.
So basically, when we are looking for candidates who would fit into the culture of Zycus, three qualities come to my mind. We like to look for people who can take ownership, who can work independently as well as with different teams in Zycus. People who can think beyond the conventional. We are growing at the rate of 30 to 40% year on year, so that is something we really need to look at. And lastly, we need people who can collaborate with teams across continents, across geographies, and understand the sensitivities around that.
So leadership at Zycus leads by example, and they perfectly breaks the business objectives into MBOs and KRA so as to be executed by the business team.
I think the best thing about hiring at Zygous is the impact that you make on the business, and bringing talent and taking the responsibility of making their lives is a huge responsibility, and that I enjoy every day I step into this office.
So here at Zycus, the recruiters work as equal partners with the business. So right from the baseline of why a particular hire is needed in a business, what is the exact role, what's the impact it's going to have on the business, the recruiter is 100% involved and understand where this need comes from. And this is reflected in every step of the way. At the same time, the stakeholders also know what's happening in the entire recruitment process end to end. What are the different sourcing channels that we are looking for? What are the different questions that we are asking in the phone screening notes? What kind of different assessment we are using depending on the role? So it's kind of a equal partnership between the recruitment team as the business owners, where there is equal sharing on knowledge on both sides on a weekly basis.
If I have to talk about the CEO, he has, with around 25 plus years of experience, Atish has clear vision of product industry and procurement industry, and has the clear vision of Zycus products, and the organizational trait of performance-driven work culture is flowing from the top.
When we hire talent, we just don't look for what is good enough. What we believe in is only hiring the best.
When we are hiring recruiters for our team, three things are very important which we cannot compromise on. First and foremost is strong business acumen. The recruiter should understand the business he or she is hiring for inside out, as well as the competitive landscape, and should be able to leverage this knowledge to take decision and influence decisions on the candidates end as well as the stakeholders end. Secondly, the recruiter should be very spontaneous and shouldn't look at this as a role he or she plays only in the organization. We feel the recruiter should always wear the recruiter's hat and be constantly on the lookout for candidates, more importantly the passive candidates, while networking or any other activities that are going on online these days especially. Thirdly, we look for candidates who have learning agility. The recruitment industry is changing all the time as we speak, and I feel there's still a long way to go for us to reach a point where we think there is nothing else we can do now to find the best candidates and to match the best talent with the best role. So the recruiter should always be on top of things that are going on in the market, the different technologies that are helping us find the better candidates, the different tools that are helping us shorten the process or the time we take to hire these days.
So one word that describes Zycus would be agile, because of its adaptation to new technologies, because of its quick decision making and performance-driven work culture.
If you're a product manager and you would love to be a part of the entire life cycle of a product, this is the place to be.
So when we hire people, we abide by the core Zycus values. Those values would be the timeliness, customer focus, achievement, collaboration, quality, and most importantly, innovation.